Hey guys, well, this week only Carrie had a question, and it was a great question though, and very broadly applicable. So I'm glad that you asked that, Carrie. Question, Carrie. So the short answer to your question is it does our athletic performance as a general rule decline at a certain point, even if we're consistent with our training? And the answer is unfortunately yes, that's true. And there are a number of reasons that I won't go into really into the weeds about, but probably the primary driver in that is the musculoskeletal performance. Um, the neuromuscular performance that includes both sometimes degradation of muscle tissue, which we can to some degree counteract with strength training. But a lot of times when we do that, we do not also maintain strength and range of motion balance among muscles. And I touched on those themes earlier in the program, and this is a perfect context in which that is extremely important. Another thing is that training programs often need to change because our tissues damage more easily and need more time to recover. So a lot of times, older athletes have a harder time pulling back, finding that perfect mix of intensity and frequency, and err on the side of too much accumulated training time for a particular either for a particular discipline, sport, or overall. So that's something we need to be aware of. And just the remedy for that is to train less frequently or for shorter periods. Just basically giving yourself more rest time. And if you perform better, then maybe even trim that a little bit more with a little less training time at a concentrated block and a little bit more recovery time, but also stepping up intensity if you're dialing back the accumulated time, the frequency or the duration of the training, or both. So, hope that is helpful. Let me make sure I covered all the issues here. Yes, and that is the reason for the age categories, because regardless of their peak at 35, 36 for a triathlete, a 55 to 60-year-old triathlete is just not going to be able to compete, all other things being equal. But that's why it's a good tie into the whole point of our program here, is that it's so important to understand for your particular profile what is the best training protocol for you: selection of exercises, sequence of exercises, um, the manipulation of the three training variables: frequency, duration, and intensity. All of that stuff. It's a real, it's based on science, of course, but practicing it for yourself is an art. And so, for those of you who have really dug in and um, follow the program very closely, I will be working with you more individually in the next couple of weeks. I'll be spending most of my time with you, as well as introducing some more intense, more advanced, challenging training issues, and maybe some more complex eating issues like um, nutrient timing and that sort of thing. So anyway, so hopefully that's helpful. And please, guys, if you do catch up this week and you feel comfortable with it, I would really love to see you posting your exercise experiences, not just general random exercise experiences, but specifically the exercises and the sequences that I introduced. I want to know how you're responding to those. I want to know how you're integrating them in your program. If you are, if they've replaced your program, I can help with all of that, and I will directly so everybody can see it. But also, it would really be great if we had a few more people posting their eating selections, because I know all of you are eating at least a few times a day. So that means for the people who've been fairly active and at least commenting the program, we could have easily 10, 15 um, meals and snacks posted a day besides just what Melissa and I are posting. So I would really love to see content from you guys. Okay. All right. Great. Thanks very much and have a great day.